Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The Urbano Caldera is located slap bang in the middle of a residential district here in Villa Belmiro. It is certainly a venue which has a lovely, homely feel to it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Timber kept his eye on it, and he's there. Arsenal finding their passes. Played out to the left flank. Doué. Oh, well played. Torres. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Stood up well to him there. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pedri. Now it's Thuram. Musiala. Oh, that was vital. That's really well cleared. Thuram. Now it's Torres. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Now it's Thuram. Hits one! Goal! Arsenal!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Played it again. That has been knocked clear. Fernando Torres. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Messi, and he was alert to it. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's lofted through here. Fernando Torres. Alexander-Arnold. For Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Adams. Alexander-Arnold. That's Guardiola. And Adams. Hernandez. Tar. Hernandez. Doué. Guardiola. And Koundé. Guardiola. Musiala. Now it's Torres. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Torres. Alexander-Arnold.
Fernando Torres. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Thuram. Musiala. Mazraoui. Passing is crisp and sharp. Closing in on goal. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, there's the clearance. And we hit half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's played into the middle. And it's Guardiola, played out to the right. Messi, now it's decent hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Nicely aimed pass. Musiala. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's definitely not his best. Ball's out once more. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Costa Curta. Doué. Pinches it off him. He's got space in shapes to shoot! It's a goal! They are right back in business!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
An act of charity gratefully received. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, what a shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. Mazraoui. Lima. Fernando Torres. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Costa Curta. And it's Batistuta. And Alexander-Arnold. Messi is in a really good position out wide.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Pedri. Tar cuts it out. Hernandez. Costa Curta. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he's there to retrieve it. Doué. Guardiola. And that is a little undercooked. Rodri. Now it's Torres. Thuram. He's under a lot of pressure there. And they've got rid. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Torres. And he's away. Now the finish! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Arsenal go into the lead. And here's Batistuta. He could be in here. Cleared without complication.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Thuram.
That's good play from him.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Teremos uma substituição.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Koundé. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Van Nistelrooy. And the pass is intercepted. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Lima. Stones. Van Nistelrooy. Now Lima. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He is just caressing the ball. Now this could be a chance. Kante gets good distance on it.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, what a climb! He's done very well to get to that.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Deep into stoppage time. Denilson. Look at the space here. Doué! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Doué is offering a right smile there.
And time is up. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And it is bouncing here in Bergamo. Not the biggest venue, but for volume and colour and personality, it is just great. And already we're underway here. And it's Batistuta. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Here's Batistuta. That looks a cracking ball. Can he put it away? Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Conte. Here's Vitinha. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. White, gently done. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Batistuta is flagged offside. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one And he's let fly. He's gone forward. Conte. Messi. And here's Messi. Inter Milan looking to pass. Real chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably...
Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Inter Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And that's got... Oh, he's been caught napping! Koundé. Vitinha. Romario. Vitinha. Ball played for Romario. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's there to get it away. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. White getting this one clear. Tries to get it clear. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's certainly onside here. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a nicely measured pass. Bayer with the clearance. Nicked it back promptly. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Messi. Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Costa Curta. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And Koundé. That has ended up in no man's land. Vitinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Has a go! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. And that is about as cool as they come. He Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, this place really is impressive. High-tech, modern, and right up there amongst the very best of Brazil's stadium. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Kante spots it and intercepts. Matheus Cunha, Nedved. The referee has given a corner. Marseille with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings the power to...
Has a shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Totti. Inter Milan are still to register a shot on top. Great chance! This time, surely! White gets it away. Tar can get it clear. Well, now it's a race for the ball. White gets it away. Lovely bit of skill. And that has been cleared. Nedved. There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Batistuta looking to run onto it. Koundé. And they've got rid. Matheus Cunha. He's looking for the runner here. Chips it through. Adams deals with that comfortably. Nedved. Well, there's the clearance. White. Now it's Batistuta. And he was quick to react. Now it's Totti. It's Totti! And again! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's quick to get it clear again. Koundé. White. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Drogba. A lot of space ahead. And the shot! Goal! Inter! First blood drawn. How very smart. He just got it right.
Batistuta really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball.
Oh, he's been caught. He's had a hit. He's got a goal. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And the finish! Has fallen kindly here. White tries to clear. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, super find. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Costa Curta. Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Costa Curta. Hernandez looking to get on the end of this. Nedved. Matheus Cunha. That is a great pick out. Now that's well seen too. Totti. He's got the shot away! Goal! Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
This is threatening to become a really... And there's the end of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Inter Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Matheus Cunha! Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Nedved is flagged offside. And he's gone looking for safety. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's managed to get rid. Marseille applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Conte. Driving forward. Cristiano Ronaldo! Sticks it away! They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Gets good distance on it. And smartly reclaimed. Marseille appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Drogba. Totti. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance here to counter. Nedved. Guardiola. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Koundé. For Drogba. Koundé. Drogba, passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham, can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
And it's Totti. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Nedved. Deftly away. Oh, what a mistake! Matheus Cunha! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Matheus Cunha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substituição em campo.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Camisa 19. Camisa 3. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 7. Camisa 17.
Bellingham!
Camisa 11. Veremos
Cleared
uma
without
substituição.
There's the hit! Missed by a fraction. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal, Marseille! And the comeback is complete.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And now he has two. Marseille take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in.
And Batistuta! So close to drawing level.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now to maintain it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Matheus Cunha proves too strong.
Marseille surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Thuram cuts it out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has been cut short. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Matheus Cunha! And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
So their fourth corner of the game. Tries a header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Now it's Bellingham. Well timed, excellent interception.
Marseille probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
He has found the way through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Tar kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Throw it. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Nedved goes short. And here's Nedved. And there goes the final whistle. Inter Milan.